Hey ladies, let's talk all things cranberry. I love cranberry all throughout the year, but I especially love it for fall. And it is one color that is trending for fall that looks good on most anybody. Do not be scared of color. I challenge you to try something new with color. It might feel weird at first. It might. If you're not used to wearing color, it might feel a little crazy at first. But once you get used to it, it's going to be something you will love to play with. So if you want to know how I got this more dramatic, smoky cranberry eye, plus a more daytime appropriate look, keep watching. All right, ladies, let's start with our cranberry kind of sunsetty day look. So we are going to first start with our mineral eye primer. This is super important in keeping your eye makeup lasting all day and also helping you use less product. A little bit of the primer will go a long way. Now we're going in with the Moodstruck Precision Pencil in Prim. I'm just going to fill in any sparse areas on my brows, and then I'm going to brush them out with a spoolie. Brows are so important when it comes to eye looks because they frame your face. Now we're going in with the Diction Palette 5. I get that these colors look scary, but I promise you they are not. We're putting Suspicious, which is this beautiful, light bronzy cranberry-ish color all over our lid. I'm using the deluxe brush and I'm just kind of pressing it in. I'm also putting it in my lower lashes. Guys, this is possibly my favorite color in the entire palette. Just going through and blending things out again. Now I'm taking Vindictive, which is a little bit of a shimmery kind of gold color. I'm putting that on my tear duct to brighten on both sides and a little bit around the lower lash line because that's what brightens your eyes. Now I'm going through, I'm taking Fearless and I'm using a crease brush. You'll see that I'm putting it in the shape of a V on the outer portions of my eye and also on the outer portion of my lower lash line. Just blending it in, you can kind of see, I don't have a ton of lid space, so you can kind of see a V. That's what I'm trying to do here. And just kind of blending it out, softening the look. Because we added so many colors, I want to go back in with Suspicious to just intensify it. Okay, now I'm taking a fluffy brush and I am taking the pigment, our mineral pigment Giddy. It seems like a crazy orange color at first, but it's a beautiful transition color to blend any look. We are now going in with the Moodstruck Precision Pencil in Precarious. This is a pretty navy color. I have hooded eyes, so I keep my liner very close to my lash line and I kind of tilt up a little bit on the edges to lift my eyes. I'm going in with a dampened Beauty Bud and a concealer in a couple shades lighter than my skin tone here to kind of just clean out any fallout, clean up the lines. It just brightens up a whole eye look. After we added our Fiber Lash Mascara, you see this beautiful look. I love it. It's a little bit of color, guys, but it is perfect for the day. Now we're going to go on with our lips. We are doing a perfect nude lip here. We are taking the Precision Pencil in Pouty. This is one of my favorite nude lip liners. These liners do not budge. They last so long. If you do want to blend them out, you do it quickly. Now I'm going in with Christine, which is our white liner. I never knew a white liner could be so useful, but as you see, it gives the illusion of fuller lips. I even put it up there on my Cupid bow to make my lips appear fuller. It just provides dimension. I topped it with Well-To-Do, and we are ready to go to our night look. Okay, again, we're going back in with the primer, putting it on our eyes, blending it all around. Super important to get that makeup staying. While my primer sets, I'm going in with our brow pencil here. This is in medium, and I'm just kind of filling out my brow, filling in the sparse areas, again, framing the face. It's super important to frame the face with your eye looks. It makes a huge difference. Now I'm going back in with the gel. It has fibers in it to help fill in those sparse areas. Going in with my cream shadow brush and a splurge shadow in the shade Skeptical. It looks scary, I get it. These are amazing. They are cream, but they dry to a powder. They blend beautifully. By applying this cream product on my lid and on my lower lash line, this is going to help intensify the color coming up next, which is one of my favorites. This is the Pigment Heartbroken. You see I'm using my shader liner brush, and I actually dampened the shader portion of this brush. That also will intensify the color. I'm going for a very dramatic look here, so that's why I use the Skeptical underneath, and that is why I dampened my pigment. You can go lighter with this if you didn't have Skeptical underneath, and if you didn't dampen it, you could go for a more light look with that pigment. I'm also putting it now under my lower lash line and just on the lids, not blending yet. We will get to that right now. So I am taking Giddy again, the same pigment, on a fluffy brush, and I am using it kind of in my crease, a little bit above it as a transition color. It helps just soften the lines there, and it's a beautiful, warm transition color. Again, it looks scary in the pot, but I promise you it's not. Another one of my absolute favorite pigments is Angelic. You see, it's a beautiful highlighter. It brightens up. I put it on my inner tear duct to brighten up the look. I'm going in with Perfect, which is our black liner. I am just kind of using it thinly on the outer portions of my lids, so it's kind of already dramatic enough. I'm also putting it on the outer portions of my waterline to bring a little more drama. Okay, again, going in with a dampened Beauty Bud here and my concealer lighter than my skin tone. I'm going to conceal under my eyes in a triangular motion, bring it up on the tops of my cheekbones. That again will clean it up and brighten it so it looks like an intentional dark smoky eye versus the fact that you've been punched in the eyeballs. Taking it on the tip of my Beauty Bud here and a tiny bit, you'll see, and I'm also putting it under my brows. That lifts the brows, lifts the eyes, and highlight. After our mascara, you see this look, and now we're going to finish up with the lips. I am taking Posh Precision Pencil. This is a beautiful color for fall. Again, I'm kind of doing the ombre thing where I fill in the corners, I line my lips, fill in the corners, and now I'm topping it with Affluent, which is like the perfect everyday neutral lip. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you give some of these looks a try.